This is a stretch for the upper trapezius. It's a fairly easy stretch to do, and it's a common complaint with patients, especially with muscle tension headaches, neck pain, various other complaints of the neck and shoulder. So you're going to do the stretch seated so that you can hold on to the chair. It creates a nice anchor point. And then we're going to take the muscle into a lengthened position. So it's useful to know what the muscle does, first of all. It does neck extension, it does lateral flexion to the same side, and it rotates, which is called contralateral rotation, which is rotation to the opposite side. So we want to take it opposing those actions. So I'm going to hold down at my anchor point. I'm going to be stretching the right side. I want to bring my neck into a little bit of a flexion. That creates a small stretch on it. A little bit of lateral flexion to the opposite side. That really starts to load the upper trapezius. And then rotate to the same side. So it's as if I'm looking up behind it towards the sky. And now with this anchor point in place, I'm going to reach my opposite hand over and I'm going to take myself a little bit more into that lateral flexion, maybe a little bit more into flexion forward. And I can even lean away from my anchor point, getting a nice stretch on the upper trapezius. So the anchor point serves just one purpose, and that is if people are really stiff in the upper trapezius and they go to stretch, the shoulder gets pulled with them because they're not used to learning how to let that structure relax. So the anchor point gives you something to hold on to and keeps the shoulder in position while you move the neck away from there. And it gives you that nice stretch in the upper trapezius. You want to learn how not to fight and hold against that like you're having to struggle. You want to learn how to relax that shoulder, relax the upper trapezius, bring your intention to that area so that you can get a nice stretch in the upper trapezius. Hold for 3 to 10 seconds, relax into it, and back to neutral. I could, of course, do it on the other side. I would do the same thing. A little bit of flexion starts to stretch it, a little bit of lateral flexion to the opposite side. That really starts to stretch the upper trapezius. Looking, so rotation to the same side. Reach up. I have the anchor point. And then I'm going to relax my shoulder, relax the upper trapezius, and stretch. Hold. And that is it. Easy stretch, great benefit.